Hey folks, Quilliteen here, and we are back with some more Dwarf Fortress. We are digging out some bedrooms, we are building some mugs, we are waiting patiently for autumn to arrive. It is late summer, at which point we will get our Dwarven Caravan, and we will sell them many mugs for things, hopefully. Very soon we're going to have to start using the workflow to manage the amount of stuff we have. There we go, autumn has come. What else? And soon we're gonna have to start using auto labor as well. Just keep everything running really smooth. I'm actually surprised our little offices up there for the for our manager and our bookkeeper, manager and bookkeeper haven't been finished yet. We should have had enough stuff. Maybe we don't. Maybe some of that's still in the queue. I don't know. Hey Cassie Mouse, I'm doing pretty well today. How are you? Blue Cats, oh no, you missed half the stream. Well, you just missed the initial setup. Things are still very early. Okay, we do have our trade depot out there, which is good. Our butcher there. Basic farming going on there, as well as our seeds. That's good. Extra barrels, plenty of wood down here, which is nice. And yeah, the bedrooms. We'll have to queue up some more beds and stuff soon, too. Actually, for convenient, I could set up a workflow for it. So, you make beds at the carpenter shop. So, if we go and queue one up, turn on repeat, I can do a Control W on this. No? Alt W. Add a limit. Beds of any material, although they do have to be made out of wood. And we just change this to say, always make sure we have like 2 to 5 beds kicking around, no matter what. So what Workflow Manager will do, that repeat job. So I by default, I said build beds, repeat it forever. The Workflow Manager, whenever we hit 5 beds in storage, it will suspend that job. And then when we get below 2, it'll unsuspend it. Therefore, we'll always have some beds kicking around. In fact, 2 to 5 is probably too much, but it means next time I go and set up bedrooms, I can just much more easily do them in bulk. So we'll do the same thing with the tables, for example. That is not the button I wanted. Add limit, table of rock, and the range. Actually, we'll do something like 1 to 3, which is probably what it should have been for the other thing. And I'll actually cancel the management jobs here. For the tables, cancel, don't suspend, and add thrown as well. Repeating, add limit, change the range, 1 to 3. So we'll always have a few tables, a few chairs, a few beds sitting around in our stockpile. Oh, doors! And then when we just start placing them, they'll get used up and more will get built. Very convenient to have this sort of configuration. Add limit, range, 1 to 3. Okay. One-Eyed Shark with the new sub. Sorry I didn't respond to you quickly enough. Thank you very much for the sub. One-Eyed Shark. I don't know. I actually did pick up Ark Mori. And after seeing A Kiss for Luck playing it, it looked like a lot of fun. So I did pick up Ark. I haven't loaded it up yet. I think it would make an excellent stream, just like a fail stream. Macavity with the resub. Hey. And Insanity with the resub as well. Thank you very much. This is masterpiece quality stream adorned with bands of native chat and menaces with spikes of mod. Wonderful, Flutter. Alright, stop production of the beds. So yeah, these things are being built, which is good. So now, especially with planning mode turned on, I go build, bed, planning mode is on. So even if I don't have the beds, I can say, put them in here. And then any bed I have will get automatically placed in the room, and that will dwindle our supply down to 0, which will prompt more beds to be made, etc. Very handy to have that kind of flow going on, instead of having to like manually queue up everything and give yourself a headache. Okay, I just realized our dining area is not actually symmetrical, or even. There we go. We'll do that. We'll want to start smoothing that soon. We got a lot of idlers, actually. Who dat? Anonymous! Super happy about a new DF stream. Look forward to some masterpiece mugs from Quill the Dwarf. Damn right. I'm a little concerned that, like, he might not get assigned to it. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to use... Ah, Caravan has arrived. I'm not going to use auto labor until Quill has developed enough skills to actually do some stone crafting. What kind of traits does Quill have? Within the last week, he felt nothing after witnessing death. He witnessed death? Maybe of like a critter that died? He was annoyed because he got caught out in the rain. Personality, does not easily fall in love. Oh. Does not often feel lustful. Has a greedy streak. Occasionally overindulges. Okay, that one. Likes to brawl. Tends to be a little wasteful when working. Prefers to present themselves modestly. Is very humble. Can sometimes act without Very humble? What? Yeah, this doesn't sound like me at all. Can sometimes act without deliberation. Does not have a great aesthetic sensitivity. Which means his mugs look like ass. Doesn't respect the society without debate and strife. Does not really value skills related to fighting. Really respects commerce and those that engage in trade. Sees friendship as one of the finer things in life. Sees the whole pursuit of art as silly. Dreams of mastering a skill. Alright. Apparently I prefer to consume sweet potato wine. So, we've got our first trade caravan has arrived. I don't know how many mugs we've managed to make. So, we will request the trader comes here. We'll move goods over here. We'll see if we've got... No, we don't have a finished goods barrel, but we have individual mugs. No. Did we not actually produce any mugs whatsoever? God damn it, Quill! What are you doing? What are you busy doing? You're making a rock nest box. Oh, right, of course, because the nest boxes were filled up our queue. Okay, we don't have anything to trade right now, but we can hopefully jam some things out real fast. Let's see, how many more nest boxes are in a queue? Oh, and then we have bolts. Fuck. Top priority, mugs. And then what I'll do is I'll cancel the bolts and other nests. Actually, even the one you're working on now. We're going to cancel all that. So this should get re-queued with mugs. Here, I'll specifically add one. But then manager should fill the queue with mugs. So we'll crank out a few as quickly as possible. Sell the nest boxes. Yes, we can do that. We can also sell the extra mechanisms. Mechanisms actually sell relatively decently. Zipsirium with the new sub. Thank you very much. Reminder, I will be naming people after subscribers, although it is randomized. So just because you sub right now doesn't guarantee you a spot. Oh, we've got new dogs. We got Puppy. Aw, cool. See, bookkeeper and manager are starting to complain that they don't have an office. But they'll just have to wait a little bit longer for that. Actually, where's Quill right now? Making a rock mug. Okay. Is that you? Right here? No? Oh, you're probably having to drag a rock over here. Ugh. I'm hoping you can make a lot of mugs out of that one big boulder. There, Quill. See? Here I'm in blue. Right there. That's me. We might not do much trading this season. Again, we can trade the mechanisms, we can trade the extra nest boxes as well. So I'm not going to deploy the nest boxes yet. Oh, we do have some mugs. Look at that. Marble mugs. Okay, good. The production is starting. And he's going to go in and get another block. So no one ever hauled any over here. I think because we only have marble. Alright, we'll permit marble to be brought up here. I just don't want to start using, like, coal to make mugs or something, and I think you can, technically. So now my idlers will be bringing marble chunks over here, which will hopefully minimize the amount of time that Quill has to spend lugging rocks from the basement up to his little workshop over here. Oh, Cool by your description. You likely waste much of the boulder and only get a few mugs. Yeah, that's probably true. It's like a big boulder. Giant boulder carved down to one mug. Is there some hunting? Yeah, we're hunting a giant skunk. Listen, of all the things to hunt, I'm not sure skunk is exactly what we're looking for. But hey, at least hunting is going on. So, we'll get the mugs. Oops. We'll get mechanisms. Some of them are in, like, they're really nice mechanisms, too. Yeah. We'll sell the nest boxes. We'll build some more after. So, put in a request for everything to be brought to the depot. So we'll just have to wait for someone to haul that all out here. There they come. Third strike! Thanks for the sub, the resub. Occasional little skirmishing. I actually saw a bunch of dwarves, like one of the guards go over. Giant louse. So all the guards that came with the caravan just went and beat up a giant louse. Right here. Oops, one level down. Giant louse corpse. Alright. Broker's requested a depot. He's currently sleeping. Fair enough. Hunter's hauling... Oh, the giant skunk. Hauling that back to be butchered. Shouldn't the marble be saved up to gradually add on to Quill's lavish marble palace step by step? LS Civ 1. Yeah, that's a good point. We do have a lot of marble, though. We have basically unlimited amounts of marble on this map. We haven't run into any metal yet. But hopefully that will come soon. Still no idlers. Everyone's doing a lot of storing. Well, they're probably busy pulling in some of these rocks as part of it. They might still be bringing things upstairs. Clearly we're going to need some more wooden bins. Carpenter. Add wooden bin. Repeat. Add limit. Bin of any material, really. Just make sure there's 2 to 5 empty wooden bins at any given time. Or any bins of any kind at any given time. And that'll be good, because we can make metal ones too later on. Alright, more mugs being made. Okay, brokers at the depot, which is good. Let's, we don't have a finished goods. Okay. Search for mugs. Find any mugs we're not currently trading. Let's get them moved up here, and then we'll call that good. Red RCL, thanks for the resub. It's my favorite AHL team. I don't know. I don't know what teams qualify for that. I'm not that much of a hockey person. As long as you don't pop the Stinkland skunk, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's true. Just gotta butcher it very carefully. Any material. Mushroom bins, that would be great. Well, you can, once we get to the cavern, there's, a type of tree down there, which is really just a giant mushroom. I can't remember the name of it. Alright, more migrants. So we're gonna let them come onto the map, and then we'll go and name them. Okay, presumably everything's been brought in there, so let's go and trade. We're gonna, mark everything on our side. So we're 1,300 dwarf bucks, which ain't bad. And what do we want? We can get some peacocks, we can get some animals. Probably just more food and booze in the short term, actually. We'd be the safest bet. We could go for another anvil, but we have a anvil, so that's not so bad. I often like to get a little bit of leather. We are hunting, which is pretty good. But you can get leather pretty cheap over here. And usually you can get a little bit of cheaper cloth as well. Just important to have a little bit of it in case a dwarf falls into a strange mood and we don't have something. You know the other thing I should do? I think I've got the loom set to automatically weave everything. I should turn that off because I may want to keep some thread around. There you go. Combine iron anvil. They're actually pretty cheap. So I actually do like to pick them up when we get a chance. There we go. We'll get some sheep brain, leopard liver, black bear sweetbreads, some tripe, kidneys. Alright, get some extra meat. And then... yeah, we got a few extra plump helmets for brewing, and then we can buy some booze as well. There's some yarn. Silk thread, there we go. Silk thread. I don't know why it's like different, like, price sometimes. For what appears to be pretty much the same sort of thing. Some extra quivers, maybe. Some cheese. We don't have any cheese, so let's grab a little bit of it. So still making a profit. We do have to send them with a profit. Wake! Thank you very much for resubbing. Oh, some glass is good to keep around. Because again, sometimes people get in a strange mood and they want it. KO Kane! Excuse me. Thank you for the sub. My voice has been fine all week, but now I'm starting to cough today. I don't know why. Wine. There we go. A little bit of booze. Venom, milk, beer. Milk, wine. Okay, we're probably going to send them with, like, this amount of profit, more or less. We could get some extra weapons. Like, there's a lot of good stuff that we might want. But I'm pretty much okay with this. Okay, I'm going to take this trade. Excellent. Good stuff. I'm going to release the broker. I'm going to zoom out a bit here. It's clear when it's zoomed in, but it looks a little stupid to me. That's good. Oh, what we haven't done is we haven't made these into bedrooms. And then, since we sold our nets boxes, we will have to queue up some more so we can finally start making eggs. We still have 3 more in the queue there. Queue up 7. And yeah, someone reminded me a few times that we have to make sure that we don't eat eggs. Where do we forbid eggs from being eaten? Cook, brew. Cook, cook. That's not eating, though. Is it in stocks? I don't remember. You guys will let me know in the chat where we can tell the dwarves, hey, don't eat eggs because we want to, we want them to grow into more turkeys. I think we've got turkeys with us. Need some eggs first. Ah. Okay, I don't have any eggs to, like, toggle. I mean, we can eat eggs, but what we want is we don't want all the eggs to be eaten because we want new birds. Want them to grow into new birds. So we can keep that industry going on. And then butcher the birds. But I think it very quickly gets very, very high, very fast. Did you place nest boxes? No, I sold the nest boxes. Actually, I have to wait until they get built. Okay, we got tons of idlers right now. It is time we're going to enable auto labor at this point so that I don't have to manage it. But, oh, let's name dwarves first. We got 9 more dwarves this time, so let's go and quickly go through this. We've got Bullaseca. We've got the Mr. Delusional. We've got Bad Rooster 3. Real Cleese. Duffelheim. Chaos Crayons. Ion Bombs. Woo. Who is a sick good mason and stone detailers. Holy cow. Probably a vampire. Airnator, who's been around for a very long time. Subscribed since December of 2014. And Turd Viking. To bring up the rear in this little... what word I'm looking for. Migration Wave. Kaspanky! Thank you very much for the resub. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop using Dwarf Fortress to organize my jobs. And merchants are leaving. Okay, that's fine. And instead, Bring up DF hack over here. And we're going to go auto labor 1. There we go. So what this will do is this will automatically assign dwarves to various jobs as things come up. So our idler count should go down, assuming we actually have jobs. So let's make sure there's some more stuff to do. We should probably dig out some more stuff. Prepare more bedrooms, get more workshops. Actually, we could certainly build a few more workshops. There's some things we don't have. We don't have a leatherworks yet. I'm not sure we're going to start producing leather, but we'll see how it goes. Kern, millstone, we can live without that. Clothier, bowyers. Boy's workshop is good. We can actually make a bunch of crossbows and get an early army going on. I would like to... I need more workshop space. And I could expand here. It's very easy to do it in the sand. But it always looks a lot better if you dig out in the stone. So on the level below this... If any dwarves are sleeping, when we do the mining here, it's going to disturb them, but we'll just have to deal with it. On the level below this one, we're going to make a big industrial lair. So we're going to do this. Do that. Actually, I'll do the whole intersection this way. So... I think I'm going to make, like, little rooms for the workshops, because it'll look cool. So, let me make stockpiles. Not there. I have lots of stockpile space. And yeah, for once, I'll try to come up with a somewhat more interesting workshop design. Something like, individual little rooms, so they'll have walls between them. We can smooth it all after, it'll look awesome. Like that. And then we'll give them little shortcuts into the workshop space as well. Or the storage space. Alright, so that'll take forever to dig out. But that's okay. People are chopping trees and things like that. I don't know, some people brought some crossbows with them. I will put in a request for some wooden crossbows, like 10 of them. We've got our offices done, and now we're big enough that we actually need to assign the office to our manager and to our bookkeeper. And also, I would like to tell my bookkeeper to keep very exact counts, so I know exactly how much I've got of everything. And right now, we got a pretty good amount of everything, so good. Yeah, no one's died yet. You like making 5 wide rooms for workshops so you can put stockpiles around them. And laborers move goods from the main workshops to the working ones. Ah, that's a neat idea. Well, I guess nest boxes don't actually have to be above the surface, do they? Tell you what. If that's the case, we can have a series of nest boxes here. Assuming that works. No, they don't have to be above the surface. Cool. We struck pineapple opal. Interesting. Mug jobs. Okay. I'm not going to lock the nest boxes with the door. I will do the zone thing and hope that'll be good enough. But yeah, we'll have a bit of an aviary or something. Kind of over here. And then room for more later on if we want a crazy industry for it. So in each one of those little alcoves will be a nest. Yeah, the text interfaces is definitely like a throwback to old command line days, DOSy kind of stuff. You can also forbid the best boxes. Why? Oh, for selling? Yeah, I suppose so. So we let all that mining go. Still have plenty of idlers just because we actually don't have that many jobs kicking around. If we had more picks at this point, we could get this going fast. I still haven't run into any metals, have I? This is all a pure marble layer. I would say it'd be nice to make some more picks. Because we can always get coal, well, we can make charcoal from wood. So we can get that, we just need to find some metal sources, and then it would be nice to start making some metal weapons, metal armor, more metal picks. Something like that. Quill's Battery Hen Farm. You don't lock the doors, every food stockpile must have eggs forbidden. Easier to lock. Or I can just forbid them. I see what you're saying. So you get the birds in there, lock the doors, and then the dwarves can't go in there and keep, like, screwing up all the eggs. And I guess if there's a big egg stockpile and I'm short on food, I can unlock the door, let all the eggs get carried out to the stockpile, lock the doors again. I'm seeing it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We could lock a butcher in there, too. We'll see how it goes. So it looks like I've got a couple of choices. All right. Well, we'll play it by ear. We'll see what kind of configuration we feel most comfortable with.